here at Scotchman have a line of cold saws, models ranging from a CPO 275 LT and HT, CPO 350 LT to HT. In this demonstration, we are showing a CPO 350 LT model. The double self-centering vise is a very important feature on our cold saws to achieve the highest quality cut. It is important that the material be firmly clamped on both sides of the blade, since both front and rear vise move to the center. You can set your length stop in the center of the vise and do not have to readjust it as you change the sizes of material. To demonstrate the quality of these cuts, the operator will cut a piece of threaded rod and turn a nut on it without performing any deburring of the part. Having two spindle speeds allows you to cut a wide range of materials with one machine. Also, the blades on these machines can be sharpened many times, greatly reducing tooling costs. Because of the low spindle speeds on the metal cutting saws, they give a mill quality cut. This combined with the self-centering vise gives a finished cut that normally does not require any deburring. On this solid bar, as well as the other cuts we have made, there are no sparks, no dust created by the cutting process. Besides a mill quality cut, cold saws offer several advantages over band saws and abrasive cutoff machines. These machines have the ability to generate faster cutoff times than band saws, and there are no sparks, dust, and heat generated that abrasive machines create. These saws provide a much cleaner environment. When cutting flat stock, it should be placed in the vise in a vertical position. This allows the blade to cut through the smallest cross section. When cutting channel iron, place it in the vise with the legs down. On this cut, as well as the others we have made, the part will not be hot. This is because the heat generated when making the cut is transferred into the chip, hence the name cold saws. When cutting angle iron, cut it with the legs down, because we are cutting through the smallest cross section. In many applications of the ability to miter cut pieces is very important. To miter cut with this machine, release the locking handle, press the miter locking device and rotate the head to a desired degree and lock the head in this position. The miter locking device will automatically stop at 45 degrees left and right and at 90 degrees, and this pipe will go back together at a perfect 90-degree angle. Showing here the full swing head and auto miter stops and locking handle. We have added the optional square tube jaws for this cut to show the optimum position for cutting square tubes. This option allows the blade to cut through a cross-section of the material throughout the cut. You can also use the square tube jaws for rounds as shown here, which gives you more surface area for gripping. This machine comes with a flood coolant valve which is adjustable. The coolant runs down the blade on the base top, through the coolant drains, down through the catch drawer, and separates chips and fluid to be recycled. The spindle speed switch allows you to go from high to low to cut a wide range of material with one machine. If you add the variable speed option, you can achieve even wider range of material with each model. All manual machines have a switch pull-down handle. The machine doesn't turn on until you trigger the switch, and when you pull down on the handle, the guards open up. One option you can have is a 5-foot or 10-foot feed track and discharge tracks. This here is a 10-foot feed to a 5-foot discharge. And to add to your track enhancement is a quick lock system with quick release handle scale on 1/16 inch increments. You roll your material up to the quick stop and make your cut. And if you don't want to use a quick stop, you can just flip it up out of the way. And for shorter pieces, a quick lock extension to measure in between the clamping jaws. If your application calls for cutting odd-shaped pieces that will not fit in your standard vise, this optional clamping table may work for you. This table can be added in minutes. It comes with a clamp, several adjustable stops to make the cutting difficult pieces easy. This optional laser light for circular cold saws minimizes setup time and ensures the material being sawed to the correct length and squareness by helping the operator see the line marked for cutting. The positive stop will keep the blade from damaging the vise table, readjusting for different sizes of blades that you might have.